7 here, and today I'm bringing us another video. And in this video, I am going to be on a Discord call with Glitchbear87, the creator of Ultimate Custom Night Revival. So I'm gonna start the call right now. Okay. It's ringing. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, so you're here for some questions about the game, right?
Uh-huh.
So what did you want to ask?
Okay. First question. How did you think of making the game?
Well, at first, I was gonna put every character into one game, like Ultra Custom Night.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ultra Custom Night.
Since that's already been done, I decided to just make OCs.
Yeah. Did you see mine that I posted on the chat? Did you see that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I made a lot. I should have been doing a lot of homework instead, but no, I was doing that. I like doing that. I started making the first one, and then it was just fun. It was just fun to do after that. So I continued.
Also, I think I'm gonna make like unlockable characters in the shop. Like whenever you collect fast coins, your fast coins save, and then you can buy stuff from the store.
You got like, so is there gonna be like a workshop like FNAF AR or something like that?
Yeah, where you can make your own OCs.
Oh, okay. That'd be cool. Like with different animatronic parts, like you can buy animatronic parts or something like that. Yeah, okay, that'd be cool.
I was thinking of like, you could purchase profiles too, kind of like the FNAF AR profiles.
Yeah. Except you could actually buy them here, right? Like you buy them instead of just unlocking them from random gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, have you, like, started coding, like, the animatronics, or, like, have you thought of any mechanics, or something like that?
Yeah, I've been thinking of the mechanics. I want every character to have a different mechanic.
Yeah. Like, in FNAF AR, Ultimate Custom Night, some of the animatronics had the same mechanics. Like, Jacko, Chica, and Music Man together were literally just Lefty. There was the plushie animatronics all had the same mechanic. All the mediocre melodies, they kind of had this similar mechanics. But you want them all to be different?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many, like, have you gotten any more that you're going to add to the game but you haven't yet, like into the roster? Like, how many more have you gotten? Like, I've seen a lot of OCs that people have added, have posted on the chat, and like, I don't think there's enough space for them all because there's a lot of them that people have shown.
They could be like unlockables.
Yeah.
Secret characters.
Yeah. Trying to think of more questions and stuff. Have you thought of making like another game after this where you do it? Like, I think some people have mentioned this in the chat. How like, are you gonna make another game after this, or do you want to make another game after this, maybe? Or... Yeah. Yeah, because I think your game idea, like all OCs and stuff, I think that's really unique and really cool. Really cool idea. Yeah. What else should I ask? Have you thought of specific animatronics that wouldn't kill you? Like, kind of like, Funtime Chica and El Chip, they don't kill you in Ultimate Custom Night. Have you thought of any specific animatronics that you know will not? Or something like that?
I was thinking maybe Buff Helpy would be a non-lethal animatronic. It would kind of work like Funtime Chica did in UCN.
Yeah, he just pops up in front of the screen. Dako screams out of nowhere if he plays this. I feel like you'd be the one screaming if he did play it, though. And I would be, too. Because, yeah, I think the game is gonna be really good when it's done. Already, I think it's already pretty good. And you haven't really done much yet. You've just added some animatronics, came up with animatronic ideas, came up with a couple of mechanics. And already, I think it's gonna be a really cool game. Yeah. Really cool game. And I'm glad to be a part of it, too. It's awesome to actually, like, be in a game. The fact that I'm gonna be in a game, that's really cool. And I think a lot of people are thinking that. Yeah, I think a lot of people are really excited to be in the game. Because it's just really awesome to be in a game.
Yeah, I was trying to find even more voice actors like Freddy Pop Collector.
Freddy Pop Collector? Oh yeah, I feel like he could have voiced a cool character like a Rockstar Freddy skin. I think he'd love that. Because Rockstar Freddy's one of his favorites.
I don't know if I'll be able to contact any of the original voice actors, so.
Yeah, that'd be really hard to do. I don't know how you would do that. Maybe you could if you really, really tried. Like, I think the voice actor for Foxy, I'm not 100% sure, but I think he was pretty, like, I think he, like, interacts with his fans a lot. I could be wrong, I don't remember. Or no, I think Funtime Foxy's voice actor and Mr. Hippo and Rockstar Foxy are all the same voice actor. I think he did a live stream not too long ago, and he was, like, pretty interactive with the viewers, although he stopped it after a while because everybody was talking about FNAF, even though he's in other things. But yeah, you might have been able to get him, but I don't know. Who knows? Yeah. So, what else could I ask you? I didn't really plan ahead much. I thought of a couple questions, but not very many. Should have thought more. Do you have any just things you want to say, or?
Well, I know a lot of people are begging to voice act certain characters, but
yeah,
multiple people want to voice act the same character, so it's kind of hard for everybody to get a voice.
Yeah, some people are specifically wanting to voice one specific character, but that's like a bunch of people. I want to do that one character, and then there's a couple of characters that not many people want to voice.
Well, I wonder who's gonna voice the cookie.
The what?
The cookie. He's like
the cookie?
Character that,
yeah. The cookie. That sounds like an amazing character. He's gonna be my favorite animatronic in the game. I think he's gonna be the best. Yeah, I think he'll.
Maybe I should make a meme of the cookie and post it to meme review.
Yeah. No. Make a meme of Buff Helpy eating the cookie. Still thinking what to ask.
Like, do you have any recommendations for any more voice actors?
I don't really know. I feel like, do you know FNAF Fan 009? I feel like he could voice act some characters pretty well. You know who he is?
Yeah.
I think he could voice act a couple characters pretty well. I'm not sure who, but, like, he just has a really nice voice. I don't know. He has a cool voice. I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but like I like his accent. I feel like maybe he could voice a Springtrap OC pretty well, like that one that you showed on the thing that you showed earlier. Oh, just like round one or something like that. You showed the secret characters and you posted like 3 of them. I feel like he could voice that Springtrap OC pretty well. I think maybe. I'm not sure. Trying to think who else he could voice. I'm on the chat looking for the roster, trying to find who else he could voice. I think you're right. I think Freddy Pop Collector could voice a character pretty well.
Even the fact that the memes game wants to voice act people was just amazing.
Yeah. What characters don't have voices yet? Is there any characters that don't have voices yet? Or?
I'd have to check, since I haven't really been keeping track of who has one and who doesn't.
Yeah. You're adding a lot of characters, and that is Ultimate Custom Night your favorite FNAF game? Because like I feel like Ultimate Custom Night and FNAF 1 are the 2 games with some of the most fan games. Maybe not Ultimate Custom Night, but like those are some of the more popular FNAF fan games, like Ultra Custom Night, Rejected Custom Night, and those games are some of the more popular ones. So, yeah, Ultimate Custom Night, is it your favorite one?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Want to hear a funny story? I actually was playing 5020, and I made it to 4 minutes 15 seconds, but then my power ran out.
Yeah, it's sad. That's really sad. The best I've made it on 5020 mode, I wasn't even able to Deathcoin Funtime Foxy. I just got really lucky and made it to like 54, 56 seconds or so. I just got really lucky with Funtime Foxy. And the thing is, with 5020 mode, Toy Freddy is the hardest thing to do, especially when Trash in the Gang spawns there. That's really annoying, because then you can't see where he is. And I don't...
One time
What?
One time I think I made it to like 2 or 3 a.m. without using the death coin.
Wow, that's really lucky. I've seen someone make do 5020 mode without the death coin or just cam stalling. They bought the plushies and they watched Funtime Foxy, and I was amazed on how they did it. I was so confused, like how they did that, and yeah, I could never possibly do that. I can barely make it to 1 a.m. on 5020 mode, so regular 5020 mode with trying to get the death coin.
Yeah, I think the reason I ran out of power was because I wasn't using headphones when trying to stop Laura. I just closed both doors when she came.
Yeah, I do that too. But she disappears pretty fast too, so that's not gonna waste too much power. It'll only waste a lot of power if she comes while Nightmare Chica's there, because then you use the power IC, which I'm pretty sure uses the most power out of anything in the game. And if the office hot or something for Jacko Chica, something like that. That's when it's a really bad thing to close both doors. But even if I do use headphones, it's still hard to tell where she's coming from. People always figure it out instantly, but I can't. I'm not a quick thinker.
Yeah, that happens to me with in the private room too, in the sister location. I haven't beaten that yet.
No, I haven't even beaten night 3 of Sister Location. I haven't made it past night 3 because I'm bad at the game. I feel like Sister Location is one of the more popular FNAF games, but like honestly, it's on the lower side for me, just because like I still really like all the FNAF games, but that's on the lower side. I don't know why, but I feel like it's just because it's different each night, and that just makes it kind of harder because you have to get into a new strategy just for one night, and then you have to get into a new one the next night. I think maybe that's why it's one of the lower sides for me. I don't know. FNAF 4 is my least favorite FNAF game, just because it's... Well, I played night 1 literally twice, and I died both times. And the first time, I wasn't wearing headphones. I listened really closely to the door, didn't hear any breathing, shined the flashlight, jump scared by Nightmare Bonnie while my head is still right next to my computer. And I was listening so intently to that jump scare, and it scared the crap out of me. That wasn't my finest moment.
One of my most frustrating levels I've been in are the plush babies from FNAF VR.
Yeah, that's my favorite level in FNAF VR, and FNAF VR is my favorite game of all time. Meaning that if Plush Baby is my favorite game from FNAF VR, then Plush Baby is my favorite thing that I've ever played in my life. I love it so much. After a while, it gets pretty easy for me. Like, I beat it one try when I was restarting FNAF VR. Hard mode used to be easier for me, but now it's harder. I think it was easier at the beginning because, like, the flashlight covers a bigger area. But it's still harder now. I'm not sure why.
I would play FNAF VR on my channel, but it's just that my computer lags so much when I go into the game, no matter what settings I change.
Yeah. I used to start... Like, after a while, I started to... Well, I kind of stopped playing FNAF AR for a bit. Like, not completely, but... Like, on my channel, I kind of didn't really play it much. And then I started resorting to playing FNAF VR on my channel instead. But like, the reason I don't play FNAF VR that much on my channel is because it's like it's pretty old now. It's like a year old, and it's not really popular anymore. So I still do it sometimes, but not too much. Not that much anymore. And I'm pretty sure they made, like, Nightmare Fredbear harder or something, because, like, he laughs, I hear footsteps. And that should mean that he's not in the room, he's still just outside. And then, 2 seconds later, I get jump scared randomly. Or what happens, he laughs, no footsteps, I shine my light at the bed, not there, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna open this door that I'm at right now and go to the closet. But then, as soon as I open the door, I die immediately. So I feel like they made Nightmare Fredbear harder. I don't know why.
I think Corn Maze is a hard level too.
Yeah. I've played Corn Maze in VR once, and I was so scared. I could not play it in VR anymore. I started playing it non-VR, but then I was like, when I get the mask, I want it to be in VR. But like, I don't want to play it in VR because it scares me so bad. Like, I've mapped out the location of like 2 or 3 of the keys. Like, I know where to go to get 2 or 3 of the keys. The yellow one and the blue one and the green one are the easiest ones to find for me. And I pretty much memorized them. But yeah, I just play in non-VR, but then I just stopped playing it altogether because I don't want to play it in VR, and I don't want to beat it in non-VR because then I get the mask ending, and it's not in VR, and it's not as cool to get it. Now I feel like I'm rambling on like Mr. Hippo. Okay, I gotta stop talking. You talk some more.
Well, I don't really have much other things to say.
Oh, well, all right. do you have any questions that I could ask you, but I don't have to ask because you're the one that's coming up with the question or something? I don't know. Do you have any answers to a question I haven't asked yet?
Like, are you wondering if there's going to be any custom lore in this game?
Yeah, like, that could be... Yeah, you said you were going to make it based on your own story and not based on the games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But at one point, we were talking about... One of my lines is that I'm the one you should not have killed. It's me, the one you should not have killed. Meaning that I'm still the one he shouldn't have killed. So, but there's somebody else, like, more in control of me or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that going to be a secret character, or is it going to be one of the bonus characters, or no, or...
We could just say he existed before FNAF did.
Wait, what?
Like he's a non-FNAF character. He's like...
Huh, I'm thinking... Is it Chucky? Is it Chucky?
Wait, do you mean Chipper?
No, is it Chucky? Chuck E. Cheese. Is it Chucky from Chuck E. Cheese?
No.
Wait, is it Chip? No, it's Tyke, isn't it? It's Tyke.
Well,
No, it's coffee.
I don't want to spoil anything right now.
It's coffee, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay,
Or do you think it's the cookie?
What?
Or do you think it's the cookie?
Oh yeah, it's the cookie. It's the cookie. It's gotta be the cookie. No, okay. What else should I ask you? We're at like 20 minutes now, so I don't know what else to ask.
I mean, we could just end the video now if you don't want the video to be long.
Well, I don't really care how long it is. I just want to make sure I ask anything that I can. That like I want to ask and that people want to know the answer to.
Like, do you have any more OC ideas?
Oh, wait a second. Are you gonna add Jacko Mangle or no?
Maybe as a bonus character, I don't know.
I'm probably gonna make more OCs. More of my own OCs. I don't know who I'm gonna make though. Hold on, let me look at my plasticine figures. I make a lot of those. Okay, so I've made a lot of my own characters. I like writing scripts for movies that I'm never ever gonna make. And at one point in the movie, like, it switches over to like a FNAF timeline where the main character of the original movies finds out he has a triplet, and his triplet is Michael Afton, and Michael Afton was adopted. And then the FNAF stuff happens in the game, but in like the FNAF VR movie, like, I haven't written the script for that yet, but like I have an idea of what it would be about, and I've made a bunch of plasticine figures based on the characters that I would like to be in that game. So I've made the new Springtrap and the Broken Baby and the Broken Freddy, Broken Bonnie, Broken Chica, Broken Foxy, Broken Toy Bonnie. I made all those on my laptop. I made edits of those. But I also have a version of Puppet, Ennard, Lefty. What else? There's a character called New Bonnie, and there's a new Foxy. Maybe I'll make those. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's all I have the idea for right now. Maybe I'll come up with more later on, but by the time I come up with more, it'll probably be done. I don't know.
Well, speaking of movies, the FNAF movie director said that the progress is moving very quickly.
Yeah. I think that I'm pretty sure the game is coming out. I mean, the movie is coming out next year. Do you hold on? I'm just gonna ask this right now. Do you think the crying child is Michael Afton? Because I do.
Well, I'm not exactly sure. All the lore is kind of confusing.
Yeah. I've thought up in my head like a full timeline, including the books too, because like I found out recently that the books are canon to the games, from a specific thing that I'll make a video on later on. Eventually, I'll make a video on it, but. Yeah, the books are actually. Yeah, people always assume, oh, the books are in a separate universe, which could have been at the beginning, but I think Scott could have like retconned it or something because the books are canon to the games based on one thing in the FNAF timeline that proves it. Which I'll make another video later on about that. But yeah, I've made my own timeline in my head. I haven't like put it on paper completely yet, but like I have the general idea of what it would be, how the Lonely Freddy's fit into the timeline, how I've come up with a theory recently about who Kelsey is in the new book, in the new kid Fazbear Fright story. I have a theory on who he is, which I'll make another video on that later on. But yeah, I have like a general idea for a FNAF timeline video that I'm gonna make eventually, once I put it all on paper. But yeah, I do. Crying Child has to be Michael Afton for multiple reasons. But yeah, forgot what I was gonna ask that had to do with Michael Afton being the crying child. I was gonna ask a question based on that, but I don't remember what it was.
Wait, if he's the crying child is Michael Afton, then who's the Foxy brother?
He's dead. The Foxy brother is Alec from the Fazbear Fright story, but he ends up dying. You're not saying anything anymore.
Any other questions?
I think maybe that's it. Let me think. Think a little bit more. Are you gonna voice like any specific characters in your game, or like who do you want to voice in your own game?
Like I was gonna voice like Charred Foxy, the Nightmare Foxy skin.
Yeah. I think you could do good. I think you'd be pretty good at certain voices. Yeah. I feel like you could be good at a Bonnie voice, for some reason, but I don't know. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna end it there. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, we're gonna end the video there. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on the video, and if you like more other videos, please do consider subscribing. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye, Glitchbear. Hello? Are you gonna say bye, or? Okay, okay, bye. Guys, before we end the video, I just want to give a huge shout out to Glitchbear87. Please go subscribe to his channel. I'll leave a link in the description to his channel. Yeah, he's pretty underrated right now. He is growing, and I really want him to grow more because he really deserves it. So yeah, click the link in the description and go and go subscribe to him, please. And yeah, okay, bye guys.
Terribly, something is amiss, but I won't mind the feeling. It's all made up in my head.